My name is Jessica Awrey, and the title of my presentation is Impact of Long-Term Cover Crops on Soil Health, Enhanced Tomato Productivity, Plant Health, and Fruit Quality. Adopting cover crops into crop rotations has long-term implications in preventing soil degradation and improving crop yields. To evaluate the long-term benefits of cover crops in a grain and vegetable production system, a cover crop experiment was initiated in 2007 and repeated at an adjacent site in 2008. The main effect is the cover crop species, which have been planted in the same plot each fall. In the spring, the experiment was sprayed with glyphosate and cover crops dissed and cultivated. My research project focuses on the tomatoes that were grown in 2019 and that are now growing in 2020. This experiment is located at the University of Guelph campus in Ridgetown, Ontario. Previous research on this experiment demonstrated greater concentrations of surface soil health indicators, such as organic carbon, with cover crops than no cover crop, which led us to hypothesize whether these cover crop-induced improvements in soil health would positively influence tomato plant health and fruit quality. To evaluate our hypothesis, we measured tomato fruit yield, quality, which includes pH, color, and natural tomato soluble solids, fruit mineral and antioxidant content, as well as foliar, insect, and disease pressure. Interestingly, the no cover crop treatment defoliated earlier than with cover crops. It was not possible to differentiate if the defoliation was due to greater bacterial spot or another factor that influenced the rate of natural plant senescence. Though, all cover crops had lower anthracnose disease index than no cover crop control, which may reflect cover crop-induced benefits on plant health due to better soil health. In 2019, rye, radish, and mix of radish and rye had numerically greater yields than the no cover crop treatment. The fruit quality analysis indicated that all values were within acceptable ranges. However, radish had significantly greater soluble solids than the no cover crop treatment. In summary, this long-term cover crop experiment demonstrates greater soil health among cover crop plots compared to no cover crop control. Our preliminary results conclude that yields with cover crops were greater or as good as yields without cover crops, which was consistent with previous 4 years. This was the first year out of 5 that a cover crop had a positive effect on tomato quality, that all cover crop treatments had lower anthracnose incidence and severity than no cover crop plots, and that tomatoes in plots without cover crops had more defoliation than those with cover crops. These significant cover crop effects were consistent across 4 replicates and attributed to cover crop-induced improvements in soil health, but it is not clear what extent weather influenced fruit quality. Therefore, a study will be repeated in 2020 to further our understanding of the influence of soil health on plant health and fruit quality. If you would like more information on this experiment, please contact me at jawrey@uofguelph.ca.